I'm that puff guy. What? I'm that puff guy. No, I'm the puff guy. So you're a puff guy. Thank you.
Hello and welcome back to Goosebumps HorrorTown. This is Grim here, and we're going to be continuing off on the Halloween update of 2021. Now, this update is interesting for what it means. You'll see. I have lots to talk about in part 3, but for this one, we're going to keep it kind of nice and simple. But might as well show you some things that the socials have done. First of all, there was this post or this picture here about sharing your thoughts. I guess because they wanted feedback of how well they've done or anything of that sort. I'm guessing. The other one that came up is this contest that you get to win 100 Goosebucks by partaking with Share Your Favorite Horror Story, and you get to win. They'll pick 3 winners on Monday, and I have something to talk about with that one. In part 3, a lot of the stuff is going to be in part 3. But today, this video, we're going to be talking about the new character that just came into the town, Mrs.Eakins. Mrs.Eakins is an interesting character because she looks like the one weird Willy Wonka grandma, if that makes sense. And it's interesting too because her house is like this weird looking candy. It almost looks like one of those, like, Hansel and Gretel's witch cabin kind of things. Like, oh, come in, kids. Like, I have so much food for you. I'm gonna plump you up. Right? Evil, evil lady. As far as we know. But something interesting I wanted to point out when it comes to Eakins is that this is the first time that a person within the community actually has their design actually being correlated with this character. Because there is a person or user by the name of Bobby. They go by Bobby, but they also go by someone else, but I'm going to call him Bobby. Bobby drew this. And as you can see, she looks very close to the reference that is that of Mrs.Eakins. That's because that's what they used for her. And it's very nice to see that they decided to do this with this corporation here. Especially since when you think about it, this is now the 3rd time they've done something like this, where they took a fan drawing and this kind of incorporated within the game's lore. So that's kind of fun. So yeah, I guess as a final character for now, she seems like an interesting choice to have it done with a player. But I digress. Let's go ahead and dive right into the gameplay, shall we? So, before we continue, I might as well show you, this is what it looks like within the normal town, like the town that I go into. This is what we're looking at here. As you can see, a lot of different, the prices and everything for returning items. Eventually, we get the Wonder Halloween Pack, which is this bundle right here. Now, you might be surprised, there's nothing new that comes with it, just this as well as the character, which is Eakins, which unfortunately is unique. So she's only available in this bundle. Then, of course, knowing me, I've decided to buy her. So there we go. Got her. There she is. Hopefully things will go well, but let's go ahead and do this right here. And now, let's go to the Horrorland pack, because I might as well pick this up, because just in case. So now I'm going to be covering this for my part 10 when that comes out, so stay tuned for that. Now we got all this stuff here. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a focus with Eakins stuff. Eakins only comes with Eakins herself, and the other ones are just more like craftables and, you know, usables. Everything else here is from the other pack, the one that I just recently got, the Horrorland pack. So we got that going on here. So now, let's go ahead and go over to this new area that I've set up. For the sole purpose of putting new items here. Might as well get to use this area, because this was what I wanted to do it for. You know, the temporary build. And there you go, this is Mrs.Eakins. There she is. Alright, cool. Now let's see if we can find her in the town before we actually click on her quest. So, first of all, if you're curious, this is what she looks like here. Yeah. Pretty cool, I guess. Pretty cute. Oh, wow. Look at her. She really pops out. I don't know who decided to draw her, but man, look at this. She really just stands out compared to everyone else. I wonder why. That's weird. I guess they must have changed. Either the animator decided to change a bit, but yeah, it's not like it's bad, mind you. It's nice, you know, it's a nice pop. But if you look at the other characters, you know, they kind of like, you know, I don't know what it is. It's like shell shading or something. It's weird. But anyways, let's continue with her quest.
A sweet lady.
Ah, finally all set up in HorrorTown. It's been such a long journey to get here. I have to go through Germany, Switzerland, France. I even spent some time in England when I met the funniest little man who took a liking to me, then started imitating my looks and opening his own candy factory.
Oh my god, is that a shade to Willy Wonka? It is. God, I can see where the game designers are going with this.
Hulda, is that you?
Wait, Lilian knows her?
Oh, Lily, it's so good to see you. It's a real treat in times of tricking. It's been so long. I haven't seen you since the last party of the Boom Mega Horrors. What have you done since you left college? So much, Lily, so much. But we'll have time for that later. Right now, I need you to help me get everyone's trust. The American way.
And that American way is to record a commercial and play some lollipop fences and get some plants going. Of course we do that. So she has record a commercial, hand out candy, Wonder Jiggle, candy refill, and the Order More Chemical W, which actually drops maps, which I've pretty much referenced during my Crafting 101. But that's really interesting to see that she actually drops this stuff here, because, you know, this is the first time we actually have a character that drops one of the 3 treasures, because they were, like, exclusive to, like, either the Nomad Camp or you have to do Sator's dumb thing. But, yeah, this is her doing her little commercial dance, and it's going to be a little while before I get to zoom in and show you what she looks like with her actually doing this, because right now she's being blocked by this stuff here. So hopefully when we get up and she turns the corner, when she's done her slow moving dancing choreograph, whatever. Alright, here we go. Alright, there's a good look. There she goes. Look at this. Look at that dance. I don't know what this is. It's like the can or like what? This weird dancing movement. I don't know. I have no idea how to comment on that one. But yeah, welcome back. It's been so long since we've done something like this with new content and everything. But yeah, it's nice, and the story is certainly interesting. Part 3 has a lot to talk about, especially with the content and what we've kind of known now when it comes to this game, as far as content goes. And there's, like I said, there's other theories that might be coming out, and there might be other things I can do. So yeah, you can do it like this corner here, and it makes it a nice little connection. Unfortunately, everything else won't work, so yeah, it kind of sucks. But hey, you know what? This is actually kind of cool that you actually get to do this like this with the lamp. So, you know, like you can't really do this because it looks dumb. But, you know, they tried. Oh well, at least they tried. Right. Alright. So, I guess we'll put 3 here. So, that's it. And look at that. That looks real nice. It looks like symmetry. It's so even, right? I got the lollipops, candy tree, which looks like this here. Yep, and it drops us one of the random candies. And we'll put another one here to drop us another random candy. So, here we go. We got 2. So now we just have to wait for her to do her commercial dance. And this is the sweet home that she comes in. And as you can see, she actually is custom with some of the items you get for this event. Which being the bushes, the candy tree, and all that stuff. And now we got that to deal with, which actually comes within another bundle, which, as you know, for me, I'm going to get, because part of me is trying to support this game to hopefully get it continuing, but we know now the end result, and ooh, I can't wait to talk. So, Mrs. Marr needs some, we're going to drop one of this down, because she needs it for her animation, which we're going to show off, which is, yeah, so we'll put this down here, and look at this nice tree. Got a nice tree there. Alright, now Mrs. Myers is going to try it. As you can see, the color's now changed. Now then, let's see. It is Taste a Tree. And she drops us some candy bars. The Wonder Bar, I believe. And, yeah, again, this is like going for the crafting 101 stuff. But, you know, I like to talk about this again. So let's just see this here. Gonna zoom in. Okay, she got her monster form. So let's do this real quick. Yep. So then she just goes, yep, monster. And then she kind of does... Okay, I see what they're trying to do. It makes it look like she's licking the tree. Yeah, that's kind of clever. Okay. Uses her face scare with the tongue out. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I'll give you credit. That's better, you know. I still like Mrs. Darks' animation with her licking the lollipop like really like a big baby. And I might as well put this down. I'm going to show off this whole like this new scene here in the part 10 to my collection, the final one. Or actually, I would have shown... By now, you probably would have seen this because I put it in part 8. Yeah, so by now, you pretty much know how it looks. So, yeah, so this is how it was there before, back in October. Whew, you know that. So, yeah, I've moved everything over here. It put the stuff up there in the junk area because I have no room right now. And if I were to go all the way down to where the junk used to be, the thing loads... I got a nice little setup for, yeah, look at this. I got this nice little setup. So it's like he's collecting, like, you know how some places, like not the malls, but in some, there's like a graveyard or like some places to kind of construct and stuff. Yeah, so that's my thought process, is that the backyard was kind of like that. He houses some stuff that are broken that needs to be fixing, or, you know, spare parts or whatever you call it. I don't know. I just wanted to figure to do something interesting with that. And I decided to do something with one of the special rides in my town. Decided to put a place somewhere else was special. But anyway, she's done.
Hulda, this is such a terrific plan. You should have come earlier. You could have taught scaring with me. Who knows? We might have been more successful with Curly.
Oh yeah, because this was last Halloween. Shade to poor Curly boy.
Oh, but I don't have the patience, Lily. It's better that I stick to my things, turning people into monsters. That'll make 'em scary. You're right, Hulda. You're right. Anyhow, I was just about to take a nap. Do you need anything else from me? No, just lay back and let me do my thing. I'll take care of putting back the horror in HorrorTown. All right, but make sure you wake me up before you cook. I don't want you to leave without saying goodbye again.
Cocoa? I think you may have accidentally left that word in. I don't know. Whoops.
Oh, don't worry, Lilian. I've come to stay.
Oh, is she a sweet lady? I don't think so. Something tells me something's up with her. What's her plan? Well, you're about to find out, because we're also going to be done with this here, so...
This way, children, this way. I'll have even more candy for you.
Whoa, this is so cool. This is the best Halloween ever. Yeah, I bet you I can get more candy than you can. Care to make it a competition? Ready, set...
Hold on, kids. Don't jump the gum. I'm still finishing my latest concoction. A nice leafy chocolate bush. How about you help me set it up, and then I'll give you all the candy you want. That way, you can mix and match and eat everything together.
What was that, Lilian? Never take candy from strangers? Man, these kids are dumb. They deserve what's going to happen to them. Anyways, we're going to put some chocolate bushes and all that other stuff. Also, by the way, I had to do this again because, unfortunately, they were doing it before the quest comes up, so that sucks. But... excuse me, I'm eating while I'm doing this at the same time because it's my dinner time while I'm doing this. I know, very professional. Yum yum. Yeah, I figure it makes you hungry with this stuff. So yeah, I'm kind of annoyed by that. It's not like other games which would immediately figure it out, but it's like no, it only works afterwards. What I do like about this update though is that they kind of incorporate the whole, oh, why don't you put this chocolate bush down? And then the quest is like, put a chocolate bush down. And I'm like, ah, I see what you're doing there. That's kind of clever. And here's their second animation, handing out candy. It's exactly what you think it is. She's just kind of walking around, and then she's just whoosh, candy all over the place. Man, she's just the candy. What's that thing? Put the little sunshine. No, the Candy Man. The Candy Man can. Or the Candy Woman can. And puts a smile in everything. And then I'm remembering the Garbage Man song. Which is literally the parody of that one. The Garbage Man. Oh, the Garbage Man can't. It sucks. I know the Garbage Man song instead of the Candy Man. And, interesting, the Candy Man is not really about candy. So, yeah, there's that fun fact. But, yeah, it's, I digress. So, fun things. And, yeah, we got that going on for us, so. And she's done her quest, so that's nice. So we're gonna keep on repeating this, having her licking candy trees. In the quest, it actually kind of brings this up with her doing this animation and kind of playing this on the quest of what they're doing. So I'll give them credit where credit is due. That actually makes sense here. So, oh my god, that's a big bush. That's a big chocolate bush. Oh, man, but you know what's so, thinking about this now, that's gotta be so nasty with it placing outside. Like, imagine the ants that kind of crawl, or the bugs, or God knows what. Insect. And not only that, but then it's just other stuff too. And I'm kind of annoyed. Because, oh no. God, I have to put this down here because it's so dumb. So now, I don't know why I keep on doing it over here, but now I'm going to try to see if I can't. I have to grab the bush that's now hiding there because it's behind these two things, sadly. And I have to find out where it is. But unfortunately, it's hidden right now because it hasn't loaded in or something, which is so dumb. But eventually, I will figure it out. And I'm going to be very annoyed right now, as you can tell. Eventually, I did get it. Finally. You don't want to know how long it took, but I finally got this damn bush to finally pick it up. And now, I'm going to go back here and put it back where the other bush is. Which should have been. Yeah, there you go, right here. For now. Yeah. Temporary stay. I've made a little area for where the candy is going to be, but I digress. Right, oh yeah, and this is funny. So, one neighbor has a ramp and the other neighbor has a guillotine in the backyard. Ooh, yeah, very edgy. LOL. Yeah, I'm a funny man. But only in HorrorTown would that make sense. Trick-or-treating time. So, basically, the weekly or the weird packs, or every so often, will give you a chance to get one of these items by trading in other stuff, and they basically just call it trick-or-treating time. So, yeah, it's something. I'll give you this, which is really, it's not the best, but, it's whatever. It's okay. Alright? Like, yeah, with the money problem with the currency, it's like you can get another fence if you really want to through that method, which, believe it or not, you probably could because it's a better option, cheaper that way. Like, I've been pretty much getting... Like, the reason why I ended up getting a little slower with this update when it comes to some stuff was because, well, I'll hold off on that.
Look at all these people, coming and going, stocking up on candy and chocolate bars. Human trick-or-treating is so dull. I think we ought to give it a monster turn this year, right?
Aye, Ramondo. Trick-or-treating is not dull if you know how to scare people properly. Nothing can compare to the callow of a good scare, am I right?
True, sis. But how does little girlie know anything about that?
My god, they're still ripping on him. Whatever happened to them learning their lesson?
Excuse me? Well, are you forgetting that all the HorrorTown was built under my supervision? I am a top scarer, and this year I have something extra spooky planned.
Alright, bro. Let's see what you have in mind.
To be fair, Crowley, this is my town you're talking about. Who are you saying that this is yours?
Hey, Dustin, have you noticed the whole city's turned into candy? Yeah, Lucy and I went just walking down the promenade, and we tried a chocolate bus. It was the best.
Oh, they mentioned the promenade, but they didn't do anything about the promenade. Oh, can you imagine what it would look like?
It's a little odd though, right? A terrifying city becoming all welcoming around the scariest time of the year? It's not very Halloween-y. Something's off here.
What do you mean it's not Halloween? Halloween's all about the candy. Yeah, Lucy. Maybe it was so scary in the first place. When they tried to make it spookier, it backfired and the scariness started reversing? Who even cares? Let's stock up on candy before someone else beats us to it.
Yeah, I see Marty has the right idea. Okay, so place this stuff down, which I already got, and contains some candy piles, which is very easy to do. Like, a lot of this stuff is easy. Especially once you get the character. The problem is the currency and the getting the items put down and all that. But we're done with Mrs.Eakins' quest, so we're going to continue off with that. So let's do that now.
That's it, kids. That's it. Eat away. In the meantime, I'll start taking care of the adults. It won't be long until all of HorrorTown have been turned into monsters.
By the way, is she a monster? I don't think so.
Whoa. Hang on a minute. Are we really sure we don't want humans in the HorrorTown anymore? I mean, who are we going to scare?
Oh, look, here comes Slappy. And it's funny that he's the one who kind of comes in to ask this because, you know, for the person who hates humans, you certainly are trying to back them up, huh?
Why, hello there, little puppet.
Puppet? How dare you? I'm the scariest being in this place. I'm not a puppet. I'm the master.
I can see he's still also a bit ticked off. Who are you calling dummy, dummy? Slappy's doing his inner Stewie Griffin there.
I'm terribly sorry, Sir Slappy. I really didn't know you were in charge. Congratulations on this horrific town.
Hey, wait a minute, lady. I'm the one who run this place. Slappy's just a... whatever.
As to your concerns, it is my considered opinion that the monsters in the town are a little off their game. They're hardly a monster who as scary as... you. But if we turn everyone into monsters, they will have no choice but to up their game, because they'll have to scare monsters instead of humans.
Ah, that is true. No one even compares to me. It's becoming a little boring.
See? I knew we'd agree. And since you have an eye for terror, I'm not above accepting your help to decorate. And maybe then you'll introduce me to the evil minds in town?
Well, I do have an eye for terror. And I know all the evil minds in town. I practically made them. Sure, I'm in.
Slappy, you're an idiot. What a dummy. But, yeah, alright, so do all this stuff and have her do the Wonder Juggle. Now, what's interesting about it, too, is that Slappy's so easy to be manipulated. You just have to rub his ego, and he's like, oh, you know what, you're right. Yeah, I am smart. It's like, no, you're not. But Mrs.Eakins, she's a wise one. She knows what she's doing. It's almost like she's did this before, huh? But still... it makes you wonder, what's her deal? Why does she want to turn people into monsters per se? Like, yeah, she gave the thing to Slappy, but I'm sure there's another motive of why she's doing it. I don't know why exactly. It's not like in the story, because again, they're being very creative with this. Oh, by the way, Wonder Candy Factory is here now. And this is what it comes with. And you might be wondering, am I going to get this? Well, the answer is yes. Yes, I am. So, I mean, are you surprised? No, I'm not. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not surprised. Grim has money. He can splurge on whatever he can. No. Actually, I properly save my money, and I'm very conservative, so that's why I've kind of, like, only splurge it when I want to. And this is, like, one of those emergency cases, like, I need to do this. Not because of... oh man, that's huge. Oof. Can I not put it in that area? Like, can you not? Oh no. Oh, there we go. Can we put it over here, please? Thank you. So this is what this looks like. The Wonder Candy Factory. It looks very interesting. And we're gonna show off some of the monsters here. So spoiler alert, as you probably know, this is, you need all the characters shown here, and then there's another one over there. This weird monster. But, as you know, we got Fluffy Boy out and about because he has nothing else to do. But, let's have him out and about. Let's go see him. So, here's the Sesame Street monster. Yep, there he goes. Yeah, there he goes. It's a oh god, you know what? Now I'm bringing back, because of the fact that I'm bringing up Muppet Monsters, Sesame Street and all that stuff. Like, yeah, she looks like a Sesame Street monster. It brings me the, oh man, back in me childhood, where there was a song with Grover, which is Monster in the Mirror. And it's like, now I'm bringing it back to that music, and it's just like, ooh. Ooh, why is that so classy to me? Why do I know it, right? I shouldn't know this, but I do, right? So it's like, I could sing it, but I don't want to because it's cringe, right? But, it's what it is. Sorry about that. Anyways, we got this stuff going on here. So, yeah, we're gonna have him do this, and, while he's doing that, I'm gonna be just talking over a bunch of stuff. So, yeah. What can we say? What can I say? A whole lot. Yeah, this update was weird, man. I'll explain in part 3 with my feelings on it, and then all this stuff, because this was like the kind of reminiscing something, because this was like long since forgotten, and then, you know, of course, this is how long it takes to get it back, which I'm sure you're not surprised. But yeah, we got a lot of more lollipops. Man, already now I got lollipop in the song. You know, lollipop, lollipop, oh lolly, 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 lollipop. Boom, boom, boom. God, these candy songs, man. I swear. Oh man. Oh, I can't swear because if I do, then YouTube will be like, you'd be mad at me. But got the lollipop song. Oh, we got sugar. Do 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 do. Oh, honey, honey, do, 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 do. Yeah, we got a bunch of candy stuff, but, I digress.
Whoa, look at all this pile of candy. Mine! Too slow. Hey, I saw it first.
All right now, kids. No need to fight. There's enough candy for everyone. How about I give you one pile of candy each? Or maybe 2.
Whoa, look at all these Wonder Bars. Thanks.
Tell you what, if you come by the factory, I'll give you more candy anytime you want. Just promise you won't fight over it.
I need to ask, how is she making all this candy? For free?
Huh. And who are you?
Eric, don't be rude. That's quite all right, young lady. You may call me Mrs.Eakins. I'm simply an old lady with a passion for candy making.
A candy maker? Really? You must be the coolest grown-up I ever met.
The coolest grown-up they've met. We'll see about that. I don't trust this old lady one bit.
Oh, Mrs. Mar's jealous, is she? I wonder why that might be.
Come on, kids. I'll show you where I keep the candy in the Wonder Candy Factory. You can make a contest. The one with the biggest stash wins.
Alright, so get the candy stash, place candy trees, which we did, and we have her doing the tasting a tree. And, oh well, great, I'm gonna have to do this again, huh? Alright, taste the tree now, Mrs. Mar. God forbid, you can't do it when this would have been done by now, but no, can't do that. But, yeah, lots of candy songs. Oh, man. I have nothing else to say. What? Why? But anyways, we're done with the recording of commercial. Like, we got the stuff here. So now I'm gonna get this other thing that I need. Before I do the juggling, I'm gonna try to have her do this because it makes it easier for me instead of actually crafting this stuff. It's weird how that's now become a thing where I'd rather have characters do it rather than just actually get the craftable. It's weird. Why they've kind of like crafting used to be a thing, and now they're kind of like pushing that out. It's odd, especially playing their other games like Adams and Snoopy and like even Match Island or her Oasis now. There's nothing there. Like there's nothing there as far as like content goes. It's like crafting it doesn't exist, but yet you still need to do this type of stuff. But oh yeah, look at this! I finally got land. Finally connection. Look at this. Oh my god. Ooh, the road is finally connected. Oh, hallelujah. Look at this. Look at all the people. This brings me back to when characters were locked away. And then it's like finally unlocking it so that they can walk around. I'm like, oh yay, now they're no longer trapped. But now we're going to put all these other characters here. You know, all the kid monsters because they're free. And we're going to have them go out and about. So here's what they all look like. As you can see, all the monster stuff. And we're going to zoom in. Yep, got some monster stuff here. It's going to be interesting talking about this because it's going to be odd. Like, here's the big gorilla. Dustin became a big blue gorilla. I don't know why. It's like the model of him is basically that of the Yeti monster. You know, the abominable snowman from Pasadena. That's really odd. We got Eric, the fluffy boy, who's like, and then we got, you know, weird looking ogre Ellie. I mean, not Ellie. Ogre Lucy. I don't know why. Also, yeah, we finally got, after 2 years, we finally got Monster Marty out and about. There he is, right? And it's weird because when he's like scaring in front, he just grows into a giant. Like, look at this. Look at this. He's going after Mrs. Like, see, look big. Now he's going after Mrs. Marr. Finally, this is what I wanted back in Christmas. Why couldn't you do this to me, huh? Yeah, but for some reason, when he scares up front, he becomes big, and then when he's scaring in the back, he's normal. Also, yeah, you know, his form should have been bigger, you know, but, you know, whatever, I'll take this, because, it's whatever. But yeah, finally, Monster Marty's out and about. We finally got him. Finally, my grievances has been complete. The chapter is done. I can put 2018 back behind me. Yeah. I'm just reminiscing of that. I will be talking about the other monster. Whenever I do spawn them, I will talk about the other monster because I know the name of them and they're very interesting, and I'll talk about them more in part 3.
Something about tasting of these trees is not right. This isn't normal candy. Do I taste cockroach? Maybe rat blood? I think this is...
Yes, I knew it. It's a potion to turn humans into monsters. I can't let her get away with this. These kids aren't ready for the burdens of being a monster. The hiding, the discrimination. I have to do something about it.
It's the first time I ever see Mrs. Marr gave a care about the kids. That's strange. That's a weird character development for her.
Isn't Mrs.Eakins simply swell? She's the epitome of HorrorTown, turning every single human into a monster.
Well, why would you ever need humans in your town, Curly? You can't even give them a good scare.
Ooh, bird! Also, I take offense to that. That's my town you're talking about.
So let me get this straight, Agatha. You're saying the sweet old lady is turning kids into monsters?
Yes, I'm telling you, it's true. It's why I'm in my monster shape right now, because I tasted one of the trees.
Mrs. Marr, you're in your human form. You're not in your monster form. Oh, God. Did I do it again? Fine, let me fix that for you. There, I did it. Better now.
No offense, Agatha, but I've seen you turn into a monster over much less than eating a tasty treat.
I saw those kids skidding around with some candy just a few moments ago, and they were just fine.
Yes, I saw them too. I remember them distinctly because I thought to myself how wonderful the town would be if kids weren't allowed.
Oh, come on, you two. Will you just do me a favor and taste some of the candy? I'm telling you, it'll turn you right into your monster selves.
Also, if you're wondering, yes, she's still in her human form. I had to mask it again. Alright, taste this candy again. Great. And I need to get Monster Pops, which is going to be a little bit harder because it requires the candy bin, which I don't got right now. And it's going to be a while for me to save it up. So, oof on that one. On that. Rip me. But, yeah. The episode is getting a little bit interesting with where it's going to go. And I'm going to save all this juicy stuff into part 3. And, you know, all that said and more. I also love how oh yeah, and I love this, Curly's in his trick-or-treat getup, because why not? Just like how it was last year, with these characters doing that. But, yeah. What else can I say? Oh yeah, we got Sonny only doing his trick-or-treating because he seems to be the only one who's doing it. Sam and her sister, Sonny's sister, doesn't do it for some reason. I don't know why. And yeah. Anyways, we got this road now open up, and I think because we can't get this because I have not get the monies to do it, we instead are gonna have her do the Wonder Jiggle finally. Yeah, juggling. Sorry. Yeah, or Jingle. No, it was Jingle. Right. Okay, she's playing the weird instrument there. The the same instrument that Weird Al Yankovic likes to play. God, I know what it is. I just can't for the life of me think of it at the spot right now. God, I hate this. I hate the fact that I don't know what it is. But accordion. That's it. It was an accordion. Thank you. Oh God, my brain. Finally, it came back to me. Alright, trick-or-treating time. Get another one of the... Alright, well, we finally decided to get this because why not? It's because, why not? I got the stuff. I got too much of it, so might as well do it. Yeah. Because... Oh, great. Guess what's back? Oh, man. You couldn't be in the Goosebumps episode without having you come back, huh? Wow, nice to see you again, dear friend. Glitchy. Oh, God. I gotta love this. Just... Man... God. Oh, nice. Nice. You got a glitch over there with this weird algorithm. What is that anyways? God. I don't know what that is. Great. You know what? We need to end it right there. What a great way to end it. Just glitchy McGee's. Just all over the place. Just, oh God. But, what can you expect with a game like this? But, I digress. But, yeah. That will be it for part 2. Part 3 is going to be interesting because this is where we're going to finally conclude the episode. And a lot of people have ended up coming to the end, but they never really come to see the ending of the episode. And they didn't get to see much of Mrs.Eakins. But this narration is going to finish it off for you. And, yeah, I have a meme for the ending, let's put it that way. And not only that, but I had some final closures when this event was ending, which is... interesting to say the least. And yeah, I'll leave it at that. So for now, I hope you enjoyed, and make sure I'll see you next time in the last part to part 3. So until then, have a safe Halloween, and I hope you enjoy your treats. Make sure you watch your candies because you never know, it might turn you into a monster.